What is up, fanatics? Your bitch is back with a video. Since we're all on, fucking quarantine, might as well make a video for you guys. It's going to be a different vibe because, I'm not out with, Jenna or Jordan or whoever you've seen in my previous videos. This video is going to be different because I am telling you guys and learning from my perspective or whatever about demonic possessions. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I think it is because there's multiple, and I mean multiple demonic possessions. So that's why I did my research before, filming this video for you guys. And plus, I think this will be highly, educational. And but guys, you gotta bear with me because I am no good with, big words, because my vocabulary do not involve big words. So please, people, bear with me, okay? So you're asking me, Kirsten, what is demonic possessions? Well, you know what? I'ma tell you. A demonic possession involves the belief that an alien spirit, demon, or entity controls a person's actions. So those who believe themselves that are so possessed commonly claim that the symptoms of demonic possessions include missing memories, perceptual disorientations, loss of sense of control, and suggestibility. You're probably asking yourselves, what do those words mean? Well, before I tell you what those words mean, I gotta tell you about the 4 different stages of a demonic possession. And, it gets crazy with that, Like, with certain demonic possessions, there's certain people take certain actions or symptoms of it. But I'm gonna tell you the 4 stages that I've researched about demonic possession. Okay, now let's get to it, y'all. You guys want to know the 4 stages of demonic possession? Well, first stage is infestation. The demonic possession of infestation is that, for an example, this house is this is a haunted house. Sorry, but anyways, this is a haunted house type of stuff. If you really think about it, you hear footsteps, voices. You would attempt to see apparitions or furniture or other objects moving without a human moving them, like a physical human. So let's give me, for an example, as a ghost. This deodorant gets yeeted into any part of the room. So, and you get the point. Ghost eats shit out of, probably anger, or letting you know that they're probably there. You also smell odors with no discernibility, so whatever that word. Like I said, I'm using notes and I really can't read big words. But anyways, you smell odors with no example where they're coming from. For an example, if you smell a candle and it's not lit, that's probably the demon. rather than directly affecting people, infestations affect only property, objects, or even animals. So yeah, your animals can pick up certain shit, and that's the cool part. That's the cool part. The second stage of demonic possession is oppression. That's when the activity steps up the game with physical attacks, sleep disruptions, and including regular nightmares, frequent and severe illness, major depression, or depression or anxiety, severe financial or employment problems, and relationship troubles. That's where I'm like, bro, why would they interfere with relationships? They're evil. But anyways, while these are happening in the normal courses of life, all of them happen at once or in rapid successions. It could be a sign of a demonic presence. Yeah, that's kind of scary if you ask me. Like, the third stage is obsession. Well, as the name implies, at this stage, the affected person has a hard time functioning, being consistently preoccupied with thoughts of the demonic activity commanding his or her life, and frequently with thoughts of suicide as well. Sleep becomes nearly impossible at night. So it's like having insomnia, but having a demon controlling your mind and telling you suicidal thoughts, basically. But anyways, all three of these stages can be addressed by a it can be addressed by an exorcist, basically. You can go to an exorcist to help you get this demon out of your brain. Oh, that shit sounds crazy if you ask. Stage 4 is possession. And contrary to popular beliefs, possession is not demons entering a person's body and taking over his or her soul. A person's free will is never removed, only severely compromised and compromised. In possession, a person is so physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually broken down by going through the other three stages that demonic spirits are able to seize occasional control over that person's actions. Telltale signs of possession includes superhuman strength, speaking in another language that the person doesn't know, and to follow up with stage 4, it also includes inordinate aversion to holy objects, knowledge of events or facts the victim could not possibly know, And according to the Disease of San Jose exorcist Gary Thomas, whose story was made famous by the book and movie The Rite. Changes in facial features, the telltale signs do not include the 360 head spin. So don't get that in your mind thinking, oh, the people that are possessed can pull a 360 head spin. That shit's not real. If you are logically thinking, that cannot happen. Unless if you are a owl. I don't know if that's possible either. But if you are a owl, that's the only time that you can do a 360 head spin. Not when you are possessed by a demon. Now, the symptoms of DP. I was talking about it earlier from the earlier pages of demonic possession. Missing memory. Missing memory is when someone has missing memories from a demonic possession. That means when somebody gets possessed by the demonic spirit, the mind goes blank and doesn't acknowledge what is happening during that time of being possessed. Now, it all depends on how long the demonic possession is. It can go from a few minutes to possibly an hour. Who knows? But when you are possessed by a demon, you really don't acknowledge what is happening most of the time. Your mind goes blank, and that's when the demon takes over your little mind. When you're possessed, you get vulgar, you turn into a whole barbarian basically, and start getting violent with the people that you truly love. Another symptom is perceptual distortion. Lack of correspondence between the way a stimulus and commonly perceived and the way an individual perceives it under given conditions. So how I take that is the demon and your personal soul is having a little argument. How you will get in a fight in high school with some other girl or guy or whatever, talking about, oh, this person stole my milk or whatever. It's like that. The demon is acting like a petty little bitch and trying to take over your body like a capsule. Another symptom is lost sense of control. Lost sense of control while a demonic possession is when you aren't able to control on what is happening. The demon has full power of the person's body when they are taking over the person's soul. That meaning that if the demon has full power of your soul, it can go back to the missing memories of you blacking out and not acknowledging what the hell is happening to you. That's what lost sense of control is. You lost all ability to control what your body is doing when you are possessed by a demon, or in other words, an alien. So your physical body is legit throwing shit at people, and that demonic presence that's taking over your body is legit hurting people that you love and not giving a damn who they are. They could be your grandmom, your granddad, your cousins, your kids. that demon does not give a rat's ass. They will hurt the living shit. By using your body, they can use your body as a vessel to hurt the people that you love. To your heart. And the last, and I mean the last symptom of demonic possession is hypersuggestibility. That means in a state of hypersuggestibility, the patient. Now I'm basically giving you a whole idea and a definition for this, but anyways, in a state of hypersuggestibility, the patient to these instructions or suggestions and that was weird. That was weird. When I was trying to record this symptom, my camera on my phone completely disappeared altogether while in the middle of giving you guys the whole thing of hypersuggestibility. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you what hypersuggestibility. Okay. Hypersensibility is a suggestibility in a state of the patient to these instructions or suggestions and implements the things said to him or her when he or she is out of the hypnotic state. Sorry, I do not have corona. Do not comment down that and say that I have corona. I do not have corona. Okay? No corona for me. But anyway, wait. Let me get a drink. Where was I? Anyways, the suggestions and implements the things that are said to him or her when he or she is out of the mindset. It's like you're being hypnotized. To use hypnosis on a patient, the hypnotherapist helps the patient relax by asking the patient to close his or her eyes and breathe deeply. Now, the definition is that, in other words, hypersuggestibility can be defined as a characteristically human set of symbolically elaborate involuntarily responses that are usually susceptible to external conditioning, triggered in reaction to relevantly minor signals or conditions. I don't know if any of this makes sense to you, but it's a demonic possession is like what I told you. The demon is basically taking over and hypnotizing you and making you do these things that you're not acknowledgeable of doing. Like, you don't acknowledge what the fuck you're doing, like I keep on saying. It's a crazy world that we live in, and I can bet you $2 right now, because the bitch is broke. I can bet you $2 that most of y'all won't believe any of this, because there's morons out there that are saying, oh, there's no such thing as demons, there's no such thing as angels. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such of whatever. There's those people in the world that won't fuck. There's no people in the world that would believe any of this besides the people that do believe in it. Like myself, I believe in this shit. I've seen it happen to multiple people that I love and watch on the internet. It happens. And there's skeptics out there saying, oh, it's just all an act. They're acting it because they want the views, they want the money, they want the ratings to go up. Like, no. I highly believe there's demons out there that can actually take over your body and actually make you do the things that you don't want to do. So, yeah, that is all for this video, my guy. That is all for this video. I hope you like today's video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you want more of these type of educational videos, comment down below and I will do more. See you later, fanatics!